An interesting question on splitting a rectangle up into smaller parts. I'm going to start labeling some of the sides. So let's say the width is A and the total height is B. Then the perimeter is 300. So 2A plus 2B is 300, which we can divide through by 2. A plus B must equal 150. Then we're dividing it into these identical rectangles that are smaller. So I'm just going to focus on this one down here. It's still got width A, but now I'm going to say that the height is x. Then in a similar way, 2A plus 2x is equal to 58. So A plus x is 29. Note that everything is a whole number of centimeters. So we've got 3 unknowns, 2 equations, but we know that they're whole numbers. Something we could do is subtract them, in fact. And this will give b minus x is equal to 121. Right, now this is useful because b and x are actually somewhat related, because it must be that a whole number of x fits into b. So I could, for example, write down that b is equal to n times x, where n is the number of rectangles that I'm going to need. Then it becomes nx. I know we don't know what n is, but this is going to be useful. Nx minus x is 121. Factorize out the x. So n minus 1 times x, I've actually put the x to the right-hand side, is equal to 121. And I've turned it into a multiplication problem. So it must be that x must divide, because n is going to be a whole number and x is going to be a whole number. So x must divide into 121, which means x, there's only a few numbers that divide into 121, so square number, it's 11 squared. X equals 1, 11, or 121. Now there's no way it can actually equal 121, because remember, we know that a plus x is 29, so we can rule that one out, reject it. The others, x equals 1 and x equals 11, however, look like they'll be okay. So let's take them one at a time. X equals 1, then n minus 1 would be 121, which means n would equal 122, meaning I'd fit 122 rectangles inside the main rectangle. A plus x is 28, so A is going to equal 28, and B is also going to equal 122. So we've got a rectangle which is 122 in height. We're fitting 122 lots of 1 in length rectangles here, and A is 28, and this will satisfy all the conditions. So find the size of the large rectangle in each case. Well, it's going to be 28 by 122. So I'll just put a box around that. Then our other solution, x equals 11, is going to mean that n minus 1 is also 11, so n is going to be 12. We're going to get 12 rectangles inside. Now A is going to be 29 minus 11, which is going to be 18. And then B, I need to do 121 plus 11 is going to be 132. So yeah, I'm fitting in 12 sorry, I forgot to actually write B equals, but I'm fitting 12 lots of 11 inside along the long edge. That makes us up to 132. A is 18, and again, both conditions check out. Really nice question.